voters here in Las Vegas.
Yeah, and as we've discussed in previous debates, the vice presidential and the two previous presidential, one of the things that's important about these events is what comes out of them that will be given a lot of oxygen and a lot of attention over the next week. And I think, I thought Donald Trump, he got some punches in rhetorically, and when it came to especially criticizing the Clinton Foundation, when it came to criticizing Obama and Clinton foreign policy. But I think the headline out of this debate is he refuses to say that he will concede if he loses necessarily. He says he's going to keep us all in suspense. That was the term he used. And I think such a nasty woman. I think those are going to be the things that are kept alive. In the mainstream media, it's going to be the refusal to concede, and as has been said, I think a lot of Republicans are going to be asked what they think about that. And his campaign has been trying to say, no, he just means the media. Oh, no, definitely we'll concede, Mike Pence said earlier. He has just said that he won't necessarily concede. And then in terms of what are the Clinton Democrats going to do and what are liberal media going to do, I'm already seeing memes on social media. This nasty woman votes. I'm with her. Women have seized upon that, and yeah, it's being ginned up by Democrats, absolutely. But that, I think, on the left and social media and Democrats, that's going to be big, and those are going to be the two things. And that's not what he needed in this debate. Yeah. He needed to be appealing to my beloved friends in the main line outside of Philadelphia, and he did not do that tonight.
And Hillary Clinton said it was horrifying, his answer. And Chris Wallace gave him an opportunity to rethink. He pressed him on it. And he said, I'll keep it in suspense. I'm not going to give you an answer right now. Even though an hour before the debate, we spoke to Mike Pence, his vice presidential running mate, who flatly, quickly, immediately said, of course, we will accept the results.
I think the biggest tell was what Kellyanne Conway, his campaign manager, said to me just down there minutes after this debate ended, was sounded like what he was supposed to say based on what they prepared, which was, barring any unforeseen circumstances, certainly there could be an Al Gore moment, it could be like 2000, but she did, without me even saying much more, say he will accept the results. And to your point, Jake, about Republicans being asked about this, a lot of Republicans aren't even waiting. We're seeing tweets from people, they're no fans of Donald Trump, but people like Senator Lindsey Graham, Jeff Flake, and others, maybe they are predisposed to recoil at things that their fellow Republicans say, but the fact that they are unsolicited sending out tweets saying that they completely disagree, that is not American, that in a democracy that doesn't happen, it is telling, and it will pressure their colleagues to do the same.
And can I just say something about this whole thing about the election being rigged, which it is not. First of all, I can't understand how this doesn't do anything other than suppress his own supporters' turnout. If his supporters look at the polls and they're hearing from their candidate, it's rigged, and if I don't win, it's because your vote doesn't matter. Why would they turn out to vote? I mean, so I think it hurts him potentially, just as a practical matter. I think it hurts Republican turnout. Republicans want Republicans and Donald Trump supporters to turn out to vote. Then you have the ideological idea, that the concept that we believe in the right to vote in this country, and we believe that every vote matters. This is a nonpartisan concept. This year has turned all sorts of nonpartisan concepts on its head, but the idea that, yes, of course, sometimes there is voter suppression and disenfranchisement, as people on the left complain, and yes, sometimes there is voter fraud, as people on the right complain. That does happen, but it is a vast minority, and your vote does matter, and your vote does count. This is not even... Donald Trump takes things that are just perfectly American, pure thoughts, and throws them out the window.
All right, guys. Excellent points. Stand by. Everyone stand by. Coming up, we'll have some reality checks on some of the more provocative claims made tonight. Did Hillary Clinton get it right when she talked about undocumented workers building Trump Tower in New York? That, more results from our instant poll of debate watchers. That's coming up.